Good afternoon from InvestSharp. This is Randy Smotone with your Tuesday, November the 17th market update. On the economic front, October PPI came in at 0.3% and core PPI was 0.6%. The market was basically neutral on the news and slowly clawed its way a little higher throughout the day. We had several retail earnings reports out this morning. Target reported 58 cents per share, beating estimates of 50 cents with revenue in line. TJX companies reported 81 cents per share, beating estimates of 80 cents with revenue in line. And Home Depot reported 41 cents per share, beating estimates of 36 cents with revenue slightly higher than analysts estimated. Something to note of interest on the day was the fact the dollar was up, and so was gold and silver, copper, oil, basically all the commodities. So let's go over and take a look at that. So let's look at the dollar. So here you see the dollar. It's right here. It was up on the day. We're in this kind of a descending triangle that obviously is not played out. Not sure it will. See, the MACD continues to climb. It looks pretty good here on the dollar. Let's go over and look at gold futures. You can see gold futures here on the day up higher. Copper futures, same on copper futures. We're looking at 6-month charts here. And light sweet crude oil futures right here up on the day. Nice green candle here. Solar was up 24 cents to settle at 79.14 a barrel. Let's go over and take a look at the Dow chart. Dow closed up 30 points to 10,437. The S&P closed up 1 point to 1,110, and Nasdaq closed up 5 points to 2,203. The Dow had the largest percent gain at 0.29%. We're still up here, up against this resistance, which it has been resistance in the past. It'll remain to be seen if it's still resistance. So far, it still is. We're still right up here. Note the MACD actually is sneaking out here of making the higher highs from where it was making lower lows as we were going up. Now it's making higher highs. So that looks good. Let's go over and look at the SPX. SPX. Another one looks good. MACD is might be peeking its head out a little bit. Of course, we need to watch. We should have support around this 1100 area. We'll have to see if we actually can hold that support. We're getting pretty kind of nosebleed up here. We just keep on going up. Let's go over and look at the 60-minute real quick. Oh, come on, 60-minute on the S&P 500. What I have noticed on the 60-minute on the S&P 500, the MACD is going down on the 60-minute as we're going up. So keep an eye on that. We've got an uptrend line here. Break of the uptrend line would be around this 1100, 1105 area. So let's keep an eye on that. We go below that, we could probably go, probably lower, quite a bit lower down here maybe. I don't think we're going to have a big sell-off anytime soon, but the market might surprise us. Let's look at gold ETF. Keeps on climbing, looks good. Silver keeps on climbing. I pointed out yesterday, we've got this support area at 1750 on the SLV. Looking good. Eight of the 16 sectors we follow finished in the green today. The bank index had the biggest percent gain on the day, up over 1%. The weakest sector was home construction, down 1.42%. Let's take a quick look at the VIX, the volatility index. Notice we're getting near where we've touched on the MACD before. On this trend line I've got drawn, we're closer and closer. We're kind of just stuck here the last couple of days. Just keeps getting lower though. We're down another 2% today. You would think we might have a bounce at some point, especially with options expiration coming up this week. Let's see, we're going to take a look at some chemical manufacturing stocks today, or AKA fertilizer stocks. They had a great day today. Let's take a look at the chart of KMG Chemicals, which is KMGB. It was up almost 10% on the day. It had just a little volume there, didn't it? Lots and lots of volume compared to its average. Average is the red line. The green is 150% increase, so way above that. This thing went flying today. So you might want to watch that one. Let's look at IPI, Intrepid Potash, up over 7.5% on the day. Tons of volume again, right there. Looks great. Might want to watch that one. Mosaic, Moss, had volume right there. Up over 5%. Great break. I love this chart. You want to keep an eye on this one. This would definitely should have some plenty more room to run. You might target at least back up here to the high at 57 or so. Nice looking chart on Mosaic. And Potash. Great breakout on it. Another more volumes. Had volume here. Had volume here. Nice breakout on Potash. Let's go over and take a look at the current market signals. We follow the point and figure charts for the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P. All three indices are on buy signals. There were no changes on the point and figure price objectives today. Looks good. The market just keeps holding its ground. I don't know what happened to the bears. I guess they're in hibernation or something. We're having a kind of a warm winter so far. Let's take a quick peek at the NASDAQ point and figure chart. And the reason I was bringing this to your attention is right here we broke out when we printed this 2,200. We should have support on the NASDAQ around that 2,190 area right there. So we'll have to see. I'll be pretty impressed if we can hold that. I'll believe it when I see it. So it's not unusual on point and figure, kind of fake everybody out. We'll print one box breakouts, and then we'll actually have a little pullback. So let's see what happens from here. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me, and remember to always invest sharp.